Hey guys, what's up? It's Moderns Tech here. Today I'll be doing a video of upgrading my hard drive in this laptop. So as you can see here, if you guys remember, well no, I didn't say anything about it, but this hard drive, or this laptop that I bought, this nice laptop, uses a weird ass hard drive. It uses a 1.8 inch hard drive, which is really just strange, and it's only 160 gigs, and those kind of hard drives are expensive and just really slow and crappy. So I bought a drive Caddy and it came in the mail. So yeah, let's open it. So as you can see here, it says you can't really see that well. SATA. So as you can see here, it says SATA second hard drive, HDD hard drive, Caddy SSD tray for HP Elite. Okay, so let's open this. It came from the United States and it took forever. It took so long. Alright, so that's it. It's empty. So here's the device itself. Oh, there we go. And there. Now this is the device itself. So as you can see on the side here, it replaces the DVD drive. It's kind of cold because I just took it out of the mailbox. The only downside to this that I really don't like is right here. As you can see, it's only SATA 1.5 gigabits per second, so it's kind of slow, but I mean, whatever. We have our screws here to screw the hard drive in, obviously. And yeah, so it just goes in place of your optical drive. And then on the inside of it, it just has as you can see there, it just has regular SATA for your hard drive. So, the only hard drive I have, I'm going to probably get an SSD for that. But I do have a hard drive. I know it's in here in my backpack. There it is. This is the hard drive from my old laptop, my Samsung 355 V4C. Yeah, as you guys remember, that laptop, I had a broken keyboard on it. It had a broken keyboard, which I replaced twice, so it turned out to be something wrong with the motherboard, because I replaced the keyboard twice. It had a broken keyboard. It wouldn't charge properly unless you propped it up. The mic didn't work. The screen would turn off. If it was like shut past like this, it would just shut right off. And also, fuck, what else was it? The mic didn't work. I think I mentioned that. Anyways, you guys probably don't care. Anyways, I sold it for parts on eBay, and I took the RAM out and put it in here because it had 8 gigs, and I took the hard drive out. So yeah, so here you go. You can see it's a pretty small hard drive though, which kind of sucks, but whatever. It's double the size of what I've got on this thing right now, which is 120 or 160. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so it has actually installation instructions on it here. Let it focus here. It says to put the screws in to the hard drive. Wait, what? Doesn't really make sense. But how do I? Okay, so I just slide the drive in like this. I'm guessing I'm not gonna pay attention to those instructions. Okay, so it's not fitting. Maybe I should. Okay. Yeah, it has a little thing in here, a little mechanism. But yes, I will be buying an SSD for it. There we go, just pop that in. So, I'm guessing just kind of make it fit. There we go. There we go. So, snug fit, doesn't move around. And yeah, it's in place. So nice. Alright, so let's power this computer down and install this. But yeah, so let me just grab my screwdriver and I'll be right back. So yeah, let's do that. Let's just close it. I'm gonna remove the battery too. There we go. This is a nice battery. I like how it has this. Like, that's just a cool feature. And you know what's really weird about this laptop here, guys, is this right here. it has a SIM card hole. Like, that's just strange. Anyways, alright, so put the lamp here. Alright, so to replace or to remove the optical drive, so here it is. Right, so the optical drive is right here, and to remove it, I'm just gonna take out. Oh, I have to take off this whole panel right here. That's right. So I'm just gonna do that here. There we go. On more, and we're good. And we're good. So yeah, so see, that uses a weird ass hard drive. Like you can see, it's really small compared to this is a regular notebook drive. It's super small. But what I'm gonna do is actually, that's right, because I was watching this thing on eBay. Here, I'll show you guys. Actually, who knows? Hold on. Because I was watching this item on eBay where, here, while we're waiting for that to load up here, I'm just gonna undo this screw, which is the one that we need to take out the optical drive. Right here. I'm gonna navigate my eBay here, watching. So this is called a 1.8 inch drive that uses like micro SATA. Yeah, it uses USATA or whatever. So this is what I was looking at purchasing right here. 128 gigabyte thin, like an SSD, 1.8 inch. And it even has like the special little tooth there that drive has. So I'll probably buy this, pop that in right here and place it that hard drive, and put in like a hybrid, like a 1 terabyte SS. I'm gonna either way, I'm gonna buy 1 terabyte SSHD for this. Either way, like I'll probably get the SSD on eBay, put it in here, install Windows on that, and then use this as a really fast storage drive. Or just buy a regular 1 terabyte, depends. Alright, so you can see the optical drive comes out easily, and you can see here that it just uses regular optical drive SATA. Has a little HP logo on it too. I just like the little things like that. They just amuse me. Alright, so just popping this in. Just popping this in. Hold on. I think there might be a bit of a. There we go. Alrighty. So awesome. Awesome. And the plastic is the same color as the rest of the laptop, which is obviously important. So there we go. Is there a screw in that place there on the drive? There is not. Okay, because on the optical drive here, there's a little screw there. So since it's not getting held in properly, I'm not 100% right, but it's whatever. Wait a minute, what? No way. There's not even one there. How do they expect us to stay in? Look, there's nothing. This is going to be a neutral feedback for me. I'm going to leave them a neutral feedback. Because I bought this on eBay. So depending on how this, I'll give them a day, I'll give it a day or two to see how it is. Before I leave the feedback, like whether it comes out or is a problem. But this is not good. I might have to rig something then. If it comes out or anything, I will A, give them a negative feedback, and B, I will, because this is removable, as you can see here. Like, this can be removed. Because there's two, like, little screws there. So it can be removed, but this should not be necessary. But this might need some rigging. But we'll see. If it needs rigging, I'll actually leave a negative feedback, and I don't leave negative feedbacks often. Like, never. Unless the seller takes like a really like 4 or 3 days to ship something, like it's not shipped yet for that amount of time, and it says like they give their handling time like a day or two. First, I'll ask them what's going on. If they just like don't reply to my messages, basically what I'm saying is that I don't just leaving negative feedback everywhere, right? It takes a lot for me to leave negative feedback or something that's just completely defective or never arrives. Right? So, yeah, alright. Let's install it. We'll put these screws back on. Before we before we actually boot into Windows, I want to go into the BIOS and just make sure it's being detected properly. Okay, there we go. All the screws are in. Let's pop the battery back in here. I was thinking of also upgrading the battery to a 9-cell instead of this. What is this? 6 cells, yeah. But I figured, there's not really, it's gonna, I watched a video on YouTube of, a review of one of these that did have a 9-cell battery, and it honestly just looks ridiculous. F10 BIOS setup. I really don't like this, by the way. This is very laggy. Okay, let's just boot into the fucking regular shit. Cause I really am not a fan of the BIOS on this computer. It's not very good, and I don't like it at all. I swear to... What do you mean it didn't... It's booting into the old hard drive, isn't it? Into the 300... Into the hard drive I just installed. It totally is. Blue screen. It's totally booting into the hard drive I just installed. That's fine, whatever. Let's just change that real quick. F9. Boot device options. Hello. There you go. Notebook hard drive. Notebook upgrade bay. That's what it's booting off right now, is the notebook upgrade bay, which is the DVD drive slot. There we go. So it didn't give us any Windows didn't shut down properly bullshit. So yeah, we're good, I'm assuming. I just want to make sure it's all detected properly and everything before I go. So yes. Yeah. I also never used the disk drive anyways, so this is not going to be a loss or a problem at all, because even when I went to install Windows, I just installed it off a bootable USB. So it's definitely not an issue. Unfortunately, I was not able to get the fingerprint sensor to work whatsoever on this laptop. That little peeling that you see on it, that was because I got really frustrated the other day with the fact that it wasn't working. I just scratched it with my key, because I honestly don't give a shit, because it doesn't work anyways. I tried everything. I work at Staples, a technology place, and I even got our computer techs in the back to try everything they could with it, and they weren't able to fix it either. So I'm just gonna assume it's broken. Okay. So as you can see there, the hard drive, Windows detected it and installed the device driver software. So if we can, oh yeah, I'm sure it did. All right. Okay, we got our autoplay up already. There we go. So as you can see there, we got wait, what network am I connected to? Netgear 57. That's why the network location drive is not showing up. The hard drive in the VPN server over there, it has a 1 terabyte drive in it. I was thinking, guys, because there's such a good sale at my Memory Express shop in my city. It's like $130 for a 4 terabyte hard drive. I was like, oh, I want that for the VPN server. Then it's like, I don't need that. But yeah, there we go. So that's showing up now. The one thing I wanted to test to make sure, specky, whatever. I'm sure if you open Google Translate and get it to say it, it'll be like specky, but I pronounced it specie for the longest time. Alright, let's see what it says for storage. Interval, what the fuck are you doing, fam? What you doing? I've literally bought so much shit for them to chew on, but they're not even using it. Okay, so for some reason, I swear to God, guys, this laptop's not super slow. It's because it just started up. But like I said, I'll get an SSD for it. Alright, so you can see there, both drives are showing up. The 320 is significantly slower, or cooler. But that's because it's not in the middle of the computer. The 160 gigabyte drive has been on for 405 days. This one's been on for 121 days. So yeah, this is what I wanted to check out, which I thought would be the case. So as you can see there, the Toshiba drive. Let's minimize all this other shit here, just so that we can just see it easily. Okay, there we go. So as you can see there, the Toshiba drive is at SATA 2.3 gigabits per second. And there we go. And the other drive is at SATA 1, which is what the thing was rated at, right? But depending on if the drive like consistently or like falls out and shit, if it keeps falling out, I will rig something and leave a negative feedback. If it's fine and it stays in, which I suspect it will be, then I don't care. I'll leave a positive feedback. I'll just put like I'll be like great like device, just it doesn't have proper screw things to keep it held in, so I had to rig something. Might do that anyways. Who knows? I'm a nice guy, so I don't leave negative feedback very often. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Wow, that was really cheesy, actually. I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm sorry, guys.